Hey, Jay here. Better known as Arny69gamer, coming to you with another OBS tip. This tip is about nested scenes. It's a little lucrative technique that experienced streamers utilize to maximize a source such as a camera into multiple scenes. And you can utilize different filters in different scenes without affecting other scenes. Sounds complicated. It's not too bad once you understand it. So let's get into it. We'll try to explain this. Okay, so first go into display here. So display capture. You can see what I'm talking about a little bit. So this is let's go with this is the camera one raw. This is 201 camera one raw. And I'll go into the sources and go in this actual source scene here, and then we'll go in the source. All it has is the camera and a green screen image. That is it, and it's chroma keyed so you can't see the green screen. Okay, and then go into chat cam. You're gonna notice this little symbol here is showing that it's a scene. So if I've inputted an actual scene into a scene, that is what they consider a nested scene. All right, so now that you kind of understand what a nested scene looks like and how to do it, I want to show a quick little flow chart. Try to better understand this. So this is my flow chart I created from left to right. So the left side is the camera. It's the actual source, and you can notice I'm upside down. That's because the camera's mounted upside down. I've inputted that camera into 201 camera raw like I showed you earlier, and in that scene I transformed it so that it's mounted. It actually looks like it's mounted right side up, and then it has filters. So camera has chroma key filters, the scene has chroma key filters, and there's a reason. I can explain that another time. And then the camera one raw is inputted into the chat cam, and then the chat cam is added into the other ones, the small cam and the small cam prep, because I wanted the background scene of the cam, the chat cam in the rest of the scenes of the camera. Sorry. So that's just so you kind of understand what's happening. Now, if I turn off the cam filters, it will affect every other camera in this flowchart. And I have to turn off. So this one doesn't. It's hard to see, and I'll turn off the image here so you can see it. See, it has a little bit of. It has a chrome key, but it's not perfect, and hence why you can see it. So if I turn those back on, then it goes away. So everything in the camera will, any filters in the camera will affect everything else underneath it. If I went to small cam and activated one of the filters in there, the color correction, you'll notice that it is the only thing affected. It is got a great color correction in there, and hence but it's the only thing affected because it's on the bottom of the nested scenes. Okay, so we'll turn that off again, and then cam one raw. If I turn the filters off on that, you guessed it, it will only affect it and the rest of the scenes below it. So I turned off the chroma key and you notice that everything else has a green background to it except for the camera. Hence, it's affecting everything, including itself, but not the camera itself, because it has its own chroma key. So we'll just turn those back on so I don't forget. All right, so that is how the pros and the experienced streamers utilize a one source like a camera or audio or game capture into multiple scenes and apply different filters to it without affecting the other ones. So my name is Jay, better known as Arny69gamer. If you liked this video or you have comments, just put them in the comments below. And yeah, please be kind and rewind. All right, take care.